good day, my friends. It's your old pal Jordan the Lion. How are you all doing today? Great. Well, today we drove all the way to Orlando, Florida because our pal Bruce Kulick is here signing autographs at the Fanboy EXPO, and I've never been here, and he said, hey, it'd be great to see if you got nothing going on. There are going to be a bunch of celebrities here, people signing autographs, and when I looked originally, I got really excited because Tom Berenger from Major League was going to be here, and then he canceled. But there's some other people that I think that you guys will love to see, and I'm going to take you around to meet them. So, Days with Jordan the Lion, Orlando Fanboy EXPO, my first time. It begins right now. And it's taking place here at the Wyndham Hotel. And not only is my pal Bruce Kulick here, who invited me, his wife Lisa is here, who's a great friend of mine. And another surprise that I found out was here when I texted him, so we'll see if we can run into that guy. Okay, this could get crazy. What are you guys eating? Is this intergalactic or what?
No, it's local.
Let's follow this. All right. Oh, there's the cowboy from the Village People meeting people and signing autographs. Randy Jones. Now we gotta find Bruce. I see a lot of people, a lot of costumes. Kevin McNally from Pirates of the Caribbean. And like I said, lots of costumes. So here's Mr. Barry Bostwick, the star of Rocky Horror, and he's selling the underwear. And I said, you know, I gotta get these for my friend Scott Michaels. You know Scott Michaels.
Yes, Scott, how are you? Enjoy my underwear. I forget which size you are, but I'm gonna give you a small.
You're gonna give Scott a size small? You might wanna go bigger, because I'm thinking if I get these for him, he's gonna wanna wear them.
Oh, no.
And you also...
I only get small. I get them at Target.
Now you also make clocks.
I make clocks. Well, take some pictures of the clock. Look at that.
Those are amazing. How did you get into making clocks?
Because I do a few of these a year, and I thought, well, a lot of people have seen me in other conventions, and they go, well, I already have your picture, and I got your underwear, so I thought, well, maybe I'll make some clocks. And then I made jewelry too.
Excellent. Take a look. Those are great. Damn it, Janet. And you can see handmade jewelry. I never thought when I came to this convention today I'd be buying Scott Michaels a pair of underwear, but here we are.
Don't build it up too big. It's just underwear.
Barry did just make a very good point. He said, how do you know Scott already doesn't have a pair of my underwear? And then it dawned on me, he probably does. But I said, I know Scott, he'll find another use for it somehow. All right, I don't know. Oh, there they are. There's Bruce. There's Bruce. And Lisa has Bruce memorabilia over here. Some of her glitter art that she's selling, as well as Bruce guitar picks and photos and all kinds of stuff. The mugs. Bruce here signing autographs with fans. And you can pick out all of these great photos that he'll sign.
Was this one of mine?
Yes.
I feel like it's been, gosh, like 6 months since I've seen you, been over at your house, and
yes.
You, since I last saw you, last time I saw you, you were hanging out at home, you were doing online lessons. Now you're back on the road. What is life on the road like with Grand Funk again?
Well, it's very exciting to be, of course, performing again for people, you know, and I always did miss that. And although I figured out a way with my, you know, in-home filming to perform for people in a sense. But, you know, there's nothing like a live crowd, that kind of interaction with people. So that part of all the gigs I've done already has been very exciting. You know, we actually just finished a weekend opening up for Kid Rock, and it was sold out each night, over 8,000 people. So that was really cool, and I was shocked how many people were there for the opening act, which was us.
Well, I was gonna say that's like a perfect fit actually, because he's really kind of doing what Grand Funk did. So,
and another, Michigan is where his roots are, and that's where Mel and Don, of course, started.
Yeah.
But the other part of the equation is I do miss being home more. Okay.
Right. That's what I was wondering. Did you get accustomed to?
I did.
Interacting with fans and stuff from home and being with Lisa.
Yeah, I was so spoiled with my time in my beautiful home with her, and just working at my own pace without going to the airport, getting on the plane,
packing bags,
and packing, and then living in even if you're in a nice hotel, it's still not home. I don't care. There's no place like home.
Yeah.
I know that's Wizard of Oz.
And you weren't used to being home, so something you had to get accustomed to. Now you found out you liked it.
Now I remember that all those years that I have over 1 million miles on a couple of airlines. That was for my work, and sometimes I get to go to exciting places. Some of those were actually the international places, which now are really not possible.
Right, 14-day quarantine just to enter, and
so it's all U.S., which is mostly what Grand Funk's about. But again, the travel part got harder, the hotels got harder because there's certain rules and everything that everybody has to still do.
And are you allowed to play at full capacity as well?
All the venues we have played, because they were all outdoors. There was one theater, and at that point, it was still okay to pack them in. You know what I mean? It was okay. We did cancel all meet and greets. Okay.
Right.
On occasion, I've arranged things for some people in a lobby that have to meet me, and I try to do that as best I can. And here we are at a Comic-Con, though, in Orlando.
But you've been wearing a mask the whole time. You've been here, I've noticed.
Here I'm not, but I'm being careful. We do have a little plexiglass there. I know that Kiss went back out on the road, and both of us are very close with Eric, and he's in a bubble right now.
Yeah, they all
are. Right.
Well, no meet and greets, no fans backstage.
Well, there's a version of a meet and greet, but it's not what it was.
Right, but there's no friends, family backstage, is what I was told.
He's not going to be able to see you.
Yeah, and I totally understand.
Yeah.
You guys have performances and a whole crowd to look after. If you're sick, if you have to cancel a show, the whole show's done. So
that changed, and that's really weird. I know. Look, with Grand Funk, our meet and greets were only really for the sponsors and some of the people that put it on. So us dropping that for the safety reasons is no big deal, and they understand. But for Kiss, I know that they charge a premium. So now, as long as those people know what they're going to get, even if it's the Gene guitar and he's over there and they're over here, but they get the signed guitar, if they're okay with it, then this is life right now. We're not quite back to the old normal.
Absolutely.
We'll see where it goes.
Now, can I ask, how do your bandmates? I mean, they weren't really doing what you were doing, where they were teaching lessons and interacting more with the fans. How are they feeling about being back on the road?
I know that they were very excited about it. I think a few of them got comfortable with home life. Max is such a talented songwriter, and he had a computer at home, and he was still doing work, and he's got a lovely wife. So I'm sure he was happy, and she was home a lot. Tim also married. Mel, I think, because he's such an eccentric guy, just gets into he got into his cars. He loves he restores Jaguars and things, So he was happy, albeit I'm sure he needed the money, and we all wanted to work,
Right.
And I was thriving by doing different things. You know what I mean? So I was making income, which I was very fortunate about, but I was also working hard at that in the sense of engaging with the fans and offering them things.
And we're talking about your entire professional career, you've been a performer. To take that away had to feel so weird for that year.
It was weird, but I learned new tricks, and I know you know that, and I really feel like I was able to excel on that between learning how to record at home, learning how to then do these creative kind of videos for the fans, and then sometimes actually going live, just like this other thing called Kiss Live Auctions, and I reached out to a lot of the fans that way. In fact, I'm going to do one from this Fanboy EXPO tonight that's going to be really exciting, because Peter, the guy, happens to live here, so that was really convenient. So, all in all, what can I say? Probably the biggest takeaway is the fact that now combining everything I was so spoiled with, even though it was the odd part of the COVID,
Right.
Because obviously everyone's lives went upside down and everybody had to figure out how to handle this. But since I did it in a very positive way and I learned new things and I was engaging and doing well, now how do I do any of that anymore with the touring back again with Grand Funk, which is grueling. If I'm home for only 3 days, I can't get a whole lot done. You know what I mean?
Right, because
you
you're
have your life too.
Just one day to recuperate from the travel and everything.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
And then you got some, you know, just responsibilities with the home and things that you got to do with your own business, and then to actually spend a lot of time working, because most of those projects, when I got involved, it took a lot of time.
Yeah.
You know, but I was able to put that time into it because I wasn't going anywhere.
Yeah, right. You had that lucky. I mean, it's not lucky, but I mean, for you to never have that time, it's kind of a blessing.
Just like whenever you were ready to come over, we were ready for you. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
you know?
and that's what's kind of cool is that you found a way to roll with it. Yeah. And now you're out on tour again. I hope to see you on tour. So it's great to check in with you, and thank you for the invite to come to Orlando.
And these events, you know, again, they're all going to be a little different, but I still, you know, think it's important for people to enjoy, you know, the things that they want to do, and hopefully
it does.
I know everyone's having a great time here, and it's fun to see everyone.
And it does so much for people's soul to reconnect with their favorite musicians and to see them. So more than you know, you're probably making people's night every time you perform. So it's a big deal.
And in a sense, you know, when you meet them and you can sign something for them, and I did a Q&A last night, which was great. I introduced the tribute band. You know, you're still, you know, like you said, entertaining them and interacting with them. So it's been a win-win for sure. Yeah.
Well, great to catch up with you again, Bruce.
Thanks, Jordan. I know you've been busy.
Oh yeah, always busy, but hopefully I'll get to see you out in Vegas soon.
Oh, definitely. We'll figure it out.
And speaking of,
Jordan, thanks for the hookup for that interview, and check it out.
Nice. Oh, nice. Yeah. Hey, look at that, Knight Rider. It's Kit. Holy cow! Look who it is, hey, Tampa guys. J.
Oh man, it's so nice to finally meet you.
This is our first time meeting, isn't it?
It is awesome. Yeah.
You were over here hanging out by my buddy Bruce Kulick's booth, and
Kiss Army.
Yep, and spotted me. How are you today, my friend? Are you enjoying yourself?
I am doing great. I was hanging out with Adam earlier, and we were just walking around.
Spoiler alert!
And I was like, oh yeah.
Adam the Woo is here.
The Woo might be here, and I was like, man. I was like, I wonder if I'm ever gonna run into Jordan the Lion, and lo and behold. There you are.
If you would have been in the other room about 5 minutes ago, you would have seen me buying a grown man's underwear.
Oh, Barry Bostwick?
Absolutely.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah. Good to meet you, man.
Yeah, it's nice to meet you too.
Holy cow, it's Dog.
Oh, Dog the Bounty Hunter. Dog
the Bounty Hunter. I'm over here filming something with Tampa J, meeting Tampa J, and all of a sudden I get photobombed. Check out who photobombed me. Holy cow. Dog the Bounty Hunter said I had a warrant out for my arrest.
That is amazing.
A classic.
Oh, wow.
All right. Oh, these are amazing. I can't afford $450 for an Audrey too, but I wish I could. That is beautiful. I love Friday the 13th also. The 80s horror movies were my wheelhouse. That was the stuff I was heavy into. Oh, and there's Jason from the lake. I think that's Miami Vice. Look at this line. This line's insane. Look, it's all stuff from Catherine Bach. Daisy Duke. With her cheap Dixie. And you can even buy her Daisy Duke shorts or car parts. Dog's over there hanging out with the dog. Pretty cool. And this is Jerry Reichel. She was the fake Jan. There she is.
Don't forget to celebrate Fake Jan Day, January 2nd, with a cheese ball.
What do you do? I was going to say, what do you do on Fake Jan Day?
Well, everybody all over the world celebrates with a cheese ball, and you throw parties, and you celebrate, and you make crazy Fake Jan gifts and party supplies they get, and it's just a fun day. Susan Olson decided to make a special holiday for me, and she wants to try to make it national.
That's awesome.
Yes.
And I even bought one of her stickers. I've seen it all now.
And if wit and learning, let it be ready for
Adam the Woo? Adam the Woo? So over here surveying either a piece of paper or the pizza section is Adam the Woo. Adam, is it true that you've been banned from all parks in Major League Baseball, or is you just here to hang out?
It's news to me.
Tried to go over to Dog the Bounty Hunter's booth to get some footage with him, and they said he was out on a smoke break. Go figure. And then when I came in, couldn't find him out there. Someone says, oh, he's over in the tattoo section. What the heck? So here we are with the great Dog the Bounty Hunter. I have wanted to meet you for a while. I think you are a true individual, and I love individuals. Dog, can I ask you how you came about with your amazing look, the way that you dress?
Why is it different?
I think it's pretty, for a bounty hunter, I don't think people normally expect someone to come in kind of with an Elvis flair to them in there, but...
I was asked many times, what do you do for a living? I said, what do you think? And people would say, are you a bounty hunter? Yes, so that's why I have the look. Within 3 seconds, sometimes it matters if you live or die. So I don't want to look like a priest when I'm coming up and yelling on the ground, you're under arrest.
Does it weigh you down having, because you have a little bit extra, more than most people running around going into a house apprehending someone?
What weighs me down, son? I was on a diet.
Well, I mean, like you have the beads in the hair, and you have
the Apache. This is for my tribe. The hair is natural, so the only thing weighs me down is the bills I have to pay for all the kids I've made.
Now, what got you into being a bounty hunter?
You have to read. You can run, but you can't hide. #1 bestseller on the New York Times by Dog Chapman. It's a long story.
Do you ever find a day that you'll get bored with it, or I mean, does it ever feel like a job, or do you enjoy changing people's lives?
I enjoy beating them up and then fixing them after I beat them up. I like fixing them better, but I still like to beat them up. I'm sorry. Some deserve it.
How long you been bounty hunting?
44 years in February.
Holy cow.
8,000 arrests.
8,000?
By the way, I've shot 1,500 and never used a lead bullet. And they all went down with pride. So I'm an advocate against get the lead out. Cops don't need lead. At certain times they do, but come on, you guys.
And one last thing I'd just like to ask is, how many people come up to you on a daily basis or often and say that you've changed their life in some way?
Well, not to brag, but many. I did a survey one time when I was doing a book signing in Texas, and I said, all those that love the takedown, raise your hand and yell. And the Marines in the front row went, yeah, yeah. And I thought, wow. So I said, ma'am, what do you like? And they said, the backseat ride. And I never planned that. And as a matter of fact, during the first few shows, I thought the cameraman had cut the camera off while I fixed him, because a lot of Christians, what's he doing, throwing his pearls before the swine? He just called them all kinds of names. Now he's calling them brother. So God has given me the position. I'm very proud of it. And if you want it, just send me your email address and I'll negotiate a surrender.
That's what's kind of cool about you, I think, is great too. To watch the show, you're trying to help. You're out there physically saying, look, man, this is what you got to do, and I can get you out of here tonight, but you got to do what you got to do.
Right. Well, in the 70s, which you were born, right?
No, 81.
So I had a cop once tell me on the ride from prison, Texas, you can change your life, son. You can really be someone. And so I kind of use his words because it worked. And I am half Apache, and I am an Indian outlaw, always in my heart. But that doesn't mean I have to do what my...
You can channel it in a different way.
It does. I go in a bank, I still look at the cameras. I see a, what do you call it, a money car? What's it called? Where they carry money?
The bank, armor car.
One driver, I'm like, oh my God.
Tempting, huh?
Oh, all the time. It never changes, but you don't have to act on that.
Yeah.
So that's what I try to teach my prey.
That's great. So nice to meet you, dog.
Aloha,
real
son.
pleasure.
You're a nice guy.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
I talked to you earlier today.
So this couple just stopped me, put me on their vlog, and you are new vloggers.
Brand
And
new vloggers, couple months.
who did you say inspired you?
You did!
That was so freaking cool to hear that.
Through COVID, we got to start watching you, and now we have our channel, and it's growing. Bob, Beth, and the boys.
And you told me something cool that you did. Do you want to tell people what you did with that old steamer trunk that you
I
had?
took my great-great-grandparents' trunk, took it apart except for the top part, and I made a beam across our dining room. And the top part, I turned it upside down and took some Edison lights and made an Edison light chandelier.
That is inspiring. See, I think
We vlogged the whole thing, the wall and everything, and how we rust boards.
That was really cool.
See, I think that is a great way to utilize YouTube, is to do something just that other people aren't doing, and something that inspires other people to try to do something different. So,
And everybody can do it.
yeah, best of luck to you on your channel.
You made my day to day.
Thank you.
Running into you and all right here. Awesome, awesome.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Look at this. They have a Believe It or Not Orlando Ripley's exhibit here. Let's see what they have. They said that this is made out of crocodile skin. Holy cow. Look at his arm. Here they have a 2020 Tokyo Olympic torch. You can see the logo right there. And a shrunken head. And Luke Skywalker's original lightsaber. This is Luke Skywalker's lightsaber from the first 2 Star Wars installments. Was voted the most iconic movie prop of all time, yet its original cost was $15. Very small prop budget led to set decorator Roger Christian scouring for bargains. At a photography shop in London, he found handles for an old graphics camera, flash guns, with a few modifications from John Steer's history was made. Note the silver tape which covered the graphics logo for the movie scenes has been removed. Star Wars cost $11 million to produce and has grossed nearly $800 million worldwide. Take a look at this. And yep, you can definitely see that graphics logo right there. Interesting. There's the end of it. So take a look, they actually have one of the original graphics cameras here, that they got that off the flash, so you can see that right there would have been what the actual lightsaber was made out of. You can see the logo right there again. Somebody just stopped me and wanted to ask me about my socks and knew exactly what I was doing with them. He goes, those are the greatest Ric Flair socks I ever saw. What a cute dog. Doesn't know what to think of that. Do not befriend that stormtrooper. So there's Larry Wilcox and Ponch over here.
Yeah, I said hi.
Tampa J meeting Eric Estrada. Nice.
Now you gotta give me
Look how cool that is. Not only just a photo, but he's actually hanging out talking to Jay. I mean, what a nice guy. He's asking him where he's from and all that stuff. Really cool. Adam just found out they're doing a Back to the Future reading, and it's the voice of Winnie the Pooh. He just said, if I can see Winnie the Pooh reading Doc Brown, I'm in.
In the next scene, as Doc Brown jests, how about Marlin from Finding Nemo? We can do that.
This is Orlando, so yes.
Yes. As Marty, Rob, it's gotta be Pinky. As Sherman, Jim, Snagglepuss, that's my favorite. Jess, as Pa, I'm gonna have you sing your lines as Michael McDonald.
That'll be nice. Unfortunately, no, Nemo. It requires something with a little more kick. Something like Plutonium.
Ah, plutonium. Oh, wait a minute. Are you telling me that this sucker's nuclear?
No. This sucker's an electrical. But I need a nuclear reaction to generate the 1.21 gigawatts of electricity I need.
Wait, Doc. You don't just walk into a store and buy plutonium. Don't you rip that stuff off?
Well, of course I did. Where was I going to find plutonium at the bottom of the ocean? Now, come on. Oh, wait, I can't forget my luggage. Who knows if they'll have cotton underwear in the future? Clownfish are allergic to anything synthetic.
The future? Hey, God. So where are you going?
I'm going 25 years into the future.
And a man appears up something fierce with a machine gun firing thing going boom, yeah.
That machine gun firing is doing a boom, yeah. I'll throw their fire.
Oh, I swing the door shut. Woo! The Delarian speedometer climbing. 86, 87, 88. Here come 90. All of a sudden, the moral parking lot is changed into an open field with a scarecrow. Shut his magic, y'all. The DeLorean speed right through a haystack, just where he didn't put it, and into an open barn. The stainless steel vehicle looked like a spaceship. They got a farmer up in there, some old white guy. His wife and son are woke up. Oh, and they entered the barn looking at.
Excuse me. What is it, Papa?
You know it looks like an airplane without the wings.
If we brought some other people up here. How about the rest of the Ninja Turtles?
Cam Clark, Townsend Coleman, Barry Gordon, Renee Jacobs.
Let them hear you, folks.
Well, actually, I figured it, since it wasn't due till Monday. Hello, anybody home? Now think, McFly, think. I'm gonna have time to eat turkey. Don't you realize what would happen if I handed my homework and you handed it? I would get kicked out of school. You wouldn't want that to happen, would you? No, of course not.
It is good.
If I ever do, I will kick you in the nuts. I am so pissed off right now. Respect my authority.
Look at me, dude. You think I'm gonna spend the rest of my life in this slop house with no pizza?
As Stella, Cam, we need a 40-year-old pregnant woman. How about He-Man?
Yeah.
As Lorraine Jess, Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Obviously.
And as Marty, I think it's time. We're in Orlando. Jim, we need Winnie the Pooh. All right, guys, whenever you're ready.
You have been asleep almost 9 hours now, cutie little booty boy.
No, but I had a horrible nightmare that a frightening robot was waking. Oh my God, there you are. I dreamed that I went back in time. It was terrible.
No, you're safe and sound now, back in the good old 1955.
1995? And that means you're my mother. Oh, bother. Yes, but you're here. You're so not my mother.
Stop. Just relax, Calvin. You got the big bruise on your forehead.
Calvin Klein?
Why do you keep calling me Calvin?
That is your name, isn't it, Poopsie Whoopsie? Calvin Klein. It's written on
Marty.
It's nice to meet you, Marty. Tell me, do you mind if I sit on you? I mean, sit here.
Oh, why should you be any different? Fine.
The rain tries gently to stroke his bruised forehead.
I'm stroking your bruised forehead.
Funny thought here, though. Marty actually banged the back of his head on the cement. Yeah. Think about it. Marty moves further back on the bed until he falls off.
Lorraine, are you up there?
Oh my God, it's He-Man, my mother. Quick, put your microscopic t-shirt back on. Get out.
Stella Baines, 40 and pregnant, makes the introductions to the family and invites Marty to join them for dinner.
Sam, stop fiddling with that thing and come in here and eat your dinner!
Hey, man.
Only with a spoon! Oh, look at that roll! Now we can watch Jackie Gleason while we eat! Keen!
Oh, boy!
It is our first television set, Bobby. Daddy just picked it up today. Tell me, do you have a television, Mushy Gushy Tiny Tushy Boy?
I'm sorry, what did you say?
Wow! You must be rich!
Oh, honey, he's teasing you. Nobody has 2 television sets!
Well, let's see here. The boys run off. Kids are locked in the trunk with Marty. Oh boy, that's not good. George approaches the car where Biff is still assaulting Lorraine. Remember, this is a quality family entertainment.
Hey, you, take help! Get your hands off me! No!
I think you got the wrong car, McFly.
Yeah, George. Definitely George. Yeah, help. Please definitely help me. Yeah.
Just turn around, McFly, and walk away. Are you deaf, McFly? Close the door and beat it.
No, Biff, you leave her alone!
All right, McFly. Now where is that kid? A beat. Corn sorted and dadgummit. Another beat. Bother some more. You're late. Do you have no concept of time?
Doc, the old man really came through like Optimus Prime on a good day. He took out the Decepticon known as Biff with one punch. He has never stood up to Biff in his life.
What is going on here? It's a Chewbacca fight. Hey, whoa, 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 whoa. That's what I was thinking.
Don't try to person Mookie because they're around. They're people, they know what we say.
We're arresting the Wookiee.
No, you're not.
You're gonna arrest the Wookiee?
Yep.
What just happened?
I don't know. Adam seems to know those people, though.
Walking down the stairs.
I don't know when Wookiee's talking.
Oh, wow.
Just because you don't remember it does not mean it didn't happen.
I am going to play at you. What is wrong with you?
A few domestic problems, nothing that they can't fix here, I'm sure.
Everybody get shut down.
Alright, my friends, we're going to call it a day. I hope you enjoyed our day here at the Fanboy EXPO. It was a lot of fun. More fun than I was expecting to have. Thank you, Chris Lovett, for becoming my newest Patreon. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for Adam the Woo being in the video, Tampa J, Bruce Kulick, Dog the Bounty Hunter, and everybody else. Thank you all for watching. Thank you, Barry Bostwick, for the underwear, for Scott Michaels. I'm sure he'll love it. And see you all next time. Have a great night, and goodbye.